Yes, I'm Chris Sanders. I live in Springersbury Township. And before I begin, I just wanted to say, I used to think my way was the right way. It was my way or the highway. I had tunnel vision. And then after I got a little bit older, I thought, well, maybe I should listen to some other people. And you know what happened? They said things to me that I never thought of. So, it's really not too late for you people. I don't say you people. I mean, it's not too late to stand up and say, wait a minute. Let's look at it again. We've got plenty of people here. That's all they're asking for. That's all they're asking for. So, I'm here to give you the Concerned York residents' latest update. They want you to know how they perceive your behavior towards our group. And some of this was in the public comments that were printed on the website. Here's the first one, and these aren't just 3 people. I've heard these from numerous people. First one is the board's eye rolls and smirks during public comments are shameful from anyone in a leadership position, let alone elected officials. The second, I spent a lot of time catching up on current and projected mill rates and wondering how the board could be so nonchalant with the projected tax increases beyond the capital campaign. The third, you might as well have been talking to the living dead. The solicitor was so bored with the whole situation. She needs to have her billable hours cut. And I will say to you that I do know how much was paid to her firm last year and this year. And I'll be talking about that at a later date. Now here is further information, evidence, facts, again, of your behavior towards us. 2 years ago this month, at the board meeting held on April the 25th, 2022, and you can view this board meeting on YouTube for yourself in case you want to confirm what I am saying. This is what Lois Ann Schroeder, the current president of this board, had to say. I know to some of us, we are in total agreement, common ground. But I worry there are members of the community that are, I will just call it, uneducated. This was said at a board meeting by Mrs. Schroeder. Then she says a little while later, this gets better. I am bringing this up because I think a lot of our community is uninformed. There are some that think, oh, you school board people are just crying poor. Or maybe you are just using this as an excuse to randomly cut the budget to raise my taxes. Well, that is not the case. It is real, and it is scary. And we desperately need some help from the state if we are going to continue to be a top drawer school district.
You have 1 minute.
Well, if 2 years ago you're telling us we are desperately needing help from the state and our financial crisis at York Suburban is real and it's scary, then why the hell do you want us to put up further financial jeopardy with spending $120 million that the taxpayers don't want you to spend?
Amen.
Amen.
Let me finish by saying,
Amen.
yes. Let me finish by saying that at the end of the board meeting, you voted 7-2 to pass this budget, and of course to include a tax increase to us of 4%. There were 2 people that stood up for the hardworking families of this district, Jane Sanders and Joel Sears. The other 7, as usual, just decided, let's bilk the taxpayers one more time. Like Lois Ann said, they're just uneducated and uninformed. I see a little smirk on your face now, Mrs. Schroeder. I don't think it's funny. Well, you have woken up the sleeping giant, and we are not going to stop.
That's time. Thanks for your comment.